Wedding night betrayal revealed. I found out my husband was still married to his ex on our wedding night, right after the last of the guests left and we were alone in the honeymoon suite. He didn't even try to sugarcoat it, just blurted it out, sweating and pale, the words tripping over each other. He was still legally married, and his ex was pregnant. I was halfway to throwing my ring at him when he added that the baby was mine. The room felt like it split in half. I couldn't process what he meant, not until he showed me the messages. His ex had been inseminated with an embryo I thought had been destroyed years ago, after our failed IVF round, when we were still just friends. It turns out he'd been seeing her behind my back for months, claiming he was helping her through a rough patch while we were planning the wedding. The help was driving her to appointments, picking up groceries, and apparently, lying to both of us. I remembered the late-night calls and his sudden disappearances, the way he always had an excuse ready. The betrayal burned, but what stung most was the realization that he'd lied not just to me, but to himself, pretending he could juggle 2 lives, 2 women, and a secret embryo from a clinic I never wanted to visit again. We fought for hours, voices echoing off the expensive wallpaper, accusations flying about love, loyalty, and what it even means to be a family. He cried about not wanting to lose me, about how he thought he could fix everything if he just kept me in the dark until things worked themselves out. I was shaking with rage, but beneath it was something uglier, curiosity mixed with guilt. The embryo was never supposed to survive, and now it was growing in another woman's body, someone I'd hated from afar but never really known. By dawn, I realized I wasn't angry about the cheating, not really. I was angry that a piece of me, a child I never wanted to exist, was out there, tangled up in his lies and her body. My choice had been stolen from me twice, once by the clinic's mistake, and again by the man I thought I loved. I left him asleep on the hotel couch, took my wedding dress and my ruined plans, and walked out into a future that felt both empty and terrifyingly wide open.